You've been hearing about the fiscal cliff. It may seem like months, but really for weeks. Well, we're officially on the edge of it. Senate leaders meet today to try and hammer out a deal to keep your taxes from skyrocketing next week. President Obama says he is, quote, modestly optimistic about it.
The American people are watching what we do here. Obviously, their patience is already thin. This is deja vu all over again. America wonders why it is that in this town, for some reason, you can't get stuff done in an organized timetable. Why everything always has to wait till the last minute. Well, we're now at the last minute. And the American people are not going to have any patience for a politically self-inflicted wound to our economy.
Now, the two leaders of the Senate from the different parties, right? So Majority Leader Harry Reid and Minority Leader Mitch McConnell hope they can agree on a plan as early as tomorrow. Their chiefs of staff are going to lead the talks, and most of it will be done by phone or email, not necessarily in person. McConnell sounded fairly upbeat, though, about their chances yesterday.
We had a good meeting down at the White House. We are engaged in discussions, the Majority Leader, myself, and the White House, in the hopes that we can come forward as early as Sunday and have a recommendation that I can make to my conference and the Majority Leader can make to his conference. And so we'll be working hard to try to see if we can get there in the next 24 hours. And so I'm hopeful and optimistic.
Now, that was the Republican side, but listen to the Democrat side. Here's Harry Reid, not quite as upbeat.
I've had my confidence destroyed on other occasions, so I hope it's not on this occasion.
How about timing? How about timing?
Well, timing is we're out of time. We got to do it now. That's why I said the next 24 hours will be very important.
Now, if they can't reach a deal on this Senate plan, Reid says he's going to put up a bill that the president has backed. He's going to put that to a vote. House Speaker John Boehner, right, leader of Republicans in the House, has asked the Senate to go first. But even with all that latest action, we still don't have a deal. And if there's no deal, this is what it's going to mean for you. Let's just take a family that makes $20,000 to $30,000 a year. They used to get a refund. Well, not anymore. They'd likely owe $1,400 more for the year. That is a lot of money when you're on a budget like that, when every dollar is accounted for. Let's go to a middle-class family where both are working. About $75,000 a year is their income. That's an extra $2,000 a year in taxes. And for a wealthy family, let's just say they're making $350,000 a year. The dollar signs are a lot more, right? You see, they're paying almost $14,000 more for the year, but still their tax rate is up 20%. That's less than some of the other groups. Now, most of the dollars themselves, you really might not feel them until not this April, but next April, when you have to pay your taxes for 2013. But really, I just said that's for most of the dollars, right? For most of the people in this country, the human beings, those would be the first two families you just saw, the lower income and middle income. Your paychecks could immediately get knocked if there's no change in what's going to happen to the payroll tax. So a lot of people could be paying for this right away. And we also know a lot of businesses have already slowed down because of the fear of the cliff.